keep glitching. Oh my god. This is such poop.
Area secure. You and I, as a team, are finished. I will put.
Find a way to make you regret it.
Selfish to you. You're on your own.
Kill! Hold up. So what? Tell me something new. Super! Kill everything!
Well, guess what? Now you can walk around the Commonwealth alone. I'm done with you. And don't try to follow me, or I'll make you regret it.
I cannot remain
Protect
silent.
and serve.
I must speak. Fine then. Don't face the truth. I only hope one day you'll realize all that you've squandered. Only hope one day you'll realize all that you've squandered.
Time to have some fun. Here, I
Oh, very good. Ah, you'll have to do better than
Nice.
that.
no.
Fine, found ya.
Let's stop right now.
That's over. I'll still follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman, but our friendship, that's over.
What do you want? God damn it, I've had it. We're through. You want? God damn it, I've had it. We're through. You have some nerve walking away from me like this. You have some nerve walking away from me like this. We're done. Do you hear? Now. Fine. Go. Here on out, you don't exist to me.
The Institute. Subject identified.
Victoria, sister.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Victoria, sister.
Life size.
do.
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
Go.
No love for your mayor, Finn. I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
Your face. Something happened.
Like it? I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look. Big hit with the ladies. I'm a ghoul, you see. A lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Man.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about the lonely.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amara stays. Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Ego, fetch me the brain.
No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr.
No, I will not. Now, do you have...
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
No. Now, do you have...
Uh-huh.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. But there's no way to access them.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like, let's see. A single we load both you and Mr. Valentine into the mem. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
The smart mouth was all it took to solve problems. We would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access...
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
See you on the other side.
Codsworth.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she...
Remember, you are experiencing
such a dummy
these
back
memories as
then.
Kellogg.
What did
This
I
may
know
prove
about how the world
disorienting at
worked?
first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her
This
from
doesn't seem
Dad.
to be what we're looking for.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is, You only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Oh, shit.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
I found another
And
memory
you
to try. I'll connect
weren't
you.
there to help them.
Mind if we... There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
It sucks.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
What? Yeah?
So,
My ears.
you're with the Institute.
I've been here.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you
I've been
can see.
here.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our
A few seconds
operations
ago,
lately.
I've been
This
here.
must stop.
Is it because
I
I'm
do
not
what people
talking?
pay
Because
me
I don't
to
like
do.
talking.
That's a problem for you.
Meanwhile, I didn't
only
even
one
hear
way
you.
First synths weren't all that
Getting
impressive.
warmer. One of these
I'm
has
good,
got to tell
but
us something.
I'm not that good.
We're running out of brain.
But the Institute could always make more.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Suspended.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
No.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
Yeah.
But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the fuck?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, are you ready?
I saw Kellogg's life.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he... How does that...
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
Why? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy.
That's why he's there. To make...
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a... If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Sir!
Hey.
I'm all... Sir, perhaps now would be a good time to speak?
Sure. What's on your mind?
So gracious, sir. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual sensors were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell. After you fled to the vault, I searched but found no evidence of your death. I can only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm no hero, Codsworth. Believe me.
Don't sell yourself short, sir. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Are you sure that 200 years didn't rust something important up there?
Quite certain, sir. The diagnostics don't lie. What with all my self-maintenance, rust will never touch me. That aside, I do truly believe that if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you are the one to make it happen. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Hey.
Sir?
Codsworth.
Here we are.
Your thoughts?
I certainly hope there are no side effects after traipsing about in the mind of that mercenary.
How do you think things are?
So kind of you to inquire. You must know that I hold you in the highest regard. I do hope you feel the same.
Oh, nothing.
All right, then.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
Guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be fun.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you...